In 1995-96, I was the ice cream sales and marketing manager, and the business unit was based in Saudi Arabia and Dubai concurrently. My responsibility was to develop the market for ice creams in the Gulf Cooperation Council countries and oversee their sales. And my boss was Andreas, who had just come in from Germany at the time this event happened. So Andres presented the board with a stark choice. Do you want us to run this business efficiently and get Unilever on board with the ice cream business, or should we convert this into a training academy? I think the board got the message, and they did realize that the task facing the ice cream business unit was daunting, not only for the Arab business, but for Unilever as a whole. They could not afford that Nestle stole the march. So what was done in the end was the best men were given to the ice cream business unit in terms of their sales experience and their track record. They came from the tea business, they came from personal products and detergents business, and they were given exclusive charge, or in some cases they were given additional charge. They were Asian as well as Arabs. It was not that which decided, but it was their competence which decided if they got the job. And for the young Arab managers, they were put into stable business units where the company could take a risk and carry on their training. And the ice cream senior business managers like Andreas were given some kind of a cultural sensitivity training. For the senior management of the ice cream business unit, which included Andreas and some of the other expatriates, a special training was done for cultural sensitivity so that they could adapt better to the Arab culture and function much more appropriately. Because in Germany, no such training was available specific to the Arab culture. Yeah, what should have been done differently? When I look back, I feel that both objectives, one of Arabization was important from a longer term point of view, because all over the world Unilever works with localized managers, and the second objective of getting a successful, profitable ice cream business ahead of Nestle's was critical from a global perspective of Unilever. The ice cream objective was much more critical from a shorter term objective, from a shareholder standpoint, because they will not care whether or not we did Arabization, but they'll definitely care if we fail through our business objectives, and they will punish us in terms of how we match the two objectives, which were both important. One from a short-term perspective, the other from a medium and a longer-term perspective. I think the answer lies in pacing our training and the development needs, which means that we should have sent these development trainees, these Arab trainees, at a gentler pace and into environments, business environments which much more stable and could take risks. For example, we had the agency business which was trading, and we had other businesses where we had very high market shares, we had no threats to our leadership. That would have been ideal to train them. And thus we would have achieved both the objectives at the same time. That's what we would have done. When I look back and to see whether Andreas was the right person for the job, I would say he was the best man available to Unilever at that point of time. He came from the German business unit of ice cream, which was the most profitable, the best run, and he had a very successful track record. Companies are very good at judging performances and competencies of this kind, but they are not capable of judging how a person would perform in a completely different culture. A lot of people are successful in one culture and they are utter failures in the second culture. I think from that point of view, the company took the best man for the job available, and it was a gamble.
Okay. Thank you.